Sussex won the toss and elected to field first on a balmy summer's evening at the Kew Oval. Aaron Finch got straight to it, splitting the offside field in Reece Topley's opening over. He went aerial in the next over, sending David Wietze to the rope over point before he was caught acrobatically at mid-wicket. Stoneman followed next, run out after a second was refused by new man in the middle, Sam Curran. The first six came 2 balls later as Curran swatted Topley over the boundary at fine leg. The England all-rounder gave Wietze similar treatment in the fourth, this time with a successful Keir catch in the Peter May stand. Rashid Khan kept it tight until overthrows turned the fifth into a positive over for Surrey. Curran brought up the 50 in the final over of the power play with 2 delightful shots off the bowling of former Surrey man Chris Jordan. His third six came from the slow left arm of Danny Briggs, dispatching him over cow corner. Leggy Will Beer finally found the answer for Curran, bowling him for 47. The spin trio of Beer, Briggs and Rashid put the squeeze on Surrey in the middle overs, and it was Beer who reaped the rewards. He first had folks caught on the sweep before doing the work himself to see off Jacks in the same over. Runs were hard to come by, but Ollie eventually found a way through the leg side field for Surrey's first boundary in almost 7 overs. He repeated the effort with some slightly unusual footwork for another 4 in the 17th over. He battled since the 3rd over, but Pope couldn't quite make it to 50, Jordan bowling him for 48. That brought Jordan Clark to the crease. The all-rounder hammered back-to-back sixes into the Bedser stand to bring up Surrey's 150 before being caught on the rope attempting the 3rd. Tom Curran got the final over off to a flyer, smashing Jordan for 4 through mid-off. The Sussex seamer had the last lap, however, bowling his England teammate for 23 as Surrey ended on 163 for 8 from their 20 overs. Imran Tahir bowled the first over of the Sussex reply and saw his 3rd ball sent for 4 by Luke Wright. The dangerous Phil Salt took over from there, hitting consecutive 4s off Sam Curran's bowling. Wright kept up the Sharks' momentum with a cover drive off skipper Jake Dernbach. Tom Curran came into the attack and did what he so often does, making the breakthrough and removing Salt thanks to excellent work from Ben Folkes. Wright responded immediately after with a 4 of his own to end Curran's first over. Sussex ended the power play on 47 for 1 as Laurie Evans rounded off with his first boundary of the innings. Then came the spin twins of Tahir and Batty. Evans initially gained the upper hand, sweeping Tahir to the square leg boundary in the 7th over. As had been the case in Surrey's innings, the boundaries began to dry up. Jordan Clark took full advantage, forcing Wright to sky one, but he caught himself. Evans did release some of the pressure in the next over, stroking Batty through the covers. The pressure continued to build, and after 3 more tight overs, it was Imran Tahir who claimed the next wicket, tempting the edge from Evans. Tom Curran thought he got Alex Carey, but the Australian's thick edge looped just beyond the diving Gareth Batty at short 3rd man and ran away for 4. Clark returned from the pavilion end, and it was into the Surrey members that David Wietze hammered him for 6 in the 16th over. The Sussex all-rounder immediately followed that with a heave 4 through the leg side, and a change in momentum brought his side back into the chase. Imran Tahir's 17th over was perhaps the game changer. First he removed Carey with help from a Sam Curran catch at long off. Then new man Delray Rawlins followed almost immediately, this time with Sam's brother Tom doing the fielding. Rashid Khan also went without scoring thanks to this acrobatic Tahir catch off Tom Curran's bowling. It was 3 in an over for Surrey when Chris Jordan skied a short ball that was held by Sam out at deep square leg. Dernbach completed the 19th over with the 8th Sussex wicket as Will Beer was caught by Aaron Finch. With 39 runs needed from the last over, a 6 off the penultimate ball was of little consequence, and Surrey were the victors by 26 runs.